What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Dempsey Plays DayZ. So we were talking about the history of the location that we're going to now, which is Story, and how my relationship with this place actually, what it was, what my history to this place was, and it was the first time I ever started playing DayZ again on PlayStation. So the first time I ever played DayZ was on computer. The second time I ever played DayZ again was Xbox, and the third time I ever played DayZ again was PlayStation. And ever since I've had it on PlayStation, I haven't stopped. Every now and then I'll play, but I mostly play DayZ a lot more consistent than I used to. Just for the simple fact, because I love playing it even by myself or with friends. And being on PlayStation, I've got another friend group that loves playing it just as much as I do, and maybe not as much as I do, but they love playing it every now and then. So that's more than enough for me. So we're just about there. To Story. I love Story so much, I even made a alt account called the Ghost of Story. And it's literally just a designated account that, my character is on a couple of different servers, but mainly just roaming around Story and hoping to find people. And, usually I do it on, I only do it on, I should say, community servers, because community servers have a Discord server that's set up to where you can actually see like kill feeds and stuff like that. And I am just, I think I've already done it like once or twice now, but I love just patrolling around the town and then getting into conflicts with people and them not knowing my name, and then go back to the kill feeds and seeing that the Ghost of Story or not sober, but the Ghost of Story killed them. And it's, wearing the ghillie suit, wearing the skull mask, as I do. I just think that I think it's a cool fit. It's a cool persona. It's a cool, DayZ personality kind of thing. And that's what really, I just love it. I love hanging out in Story. There's quite a bit of a routine to it, and I'll show you guys here what I'm talking about. But if you do it right, you learn a lot about how to hit up locations fast, how to get in, get out, how to sneak around zombies to where they don't detect you. You can learn a lot about DayZ just by simply staying in a particular area for a long period of time, just patrolling it, treating it like it's yours, and just patrolling it and going over it. Now, I will say one of the cons to, and this is Story right here, one of the cons to this place is that smack dab in the middle where the watering hole is where the gas does actually like a gas missile comes here and explodes, and this place is rendered useless in a very large proximity. I never understood the lore behind that, because like if it was to kill the zombies, well, the zombies get gas masks, and the zombies have means of PPE, which doesn't make any sense to me either. And I get it, the concept of zombies. It's not that they're zombies. It's just that they're people who have viruses that are like a form of rabies, and they are a form of zombie, but it's not a zombie. I get that, but still, like, how do they get to change clothes like that? You know, like, you know what I mean. So, anyways, I digress. So yeah, so typically what I start off with is I start off with the military tent, and then I go to the police station, then I go to the medical station, and then I kind of like patrol around here, go around this area, and get up that hill. Now I will say this area right here, if it wasn't for the concrete, street, it would be similar to that of this just wooded area, or this you know just the way the rows of houses look. It would look, or it is similar to the house that I'm describing, or the city, or the town that I'm describing, but it's not. I promise you, it's not. It's not the same. So it looks like we made it just in time where zombies haven't even spawned in yet, which is a good sign. Oh, also there's something that just has freaking hilarious. Group of buddies, we were here on a server. I forget what the server was. No, I think it was. No, I think I do know which one it was, actually. T-Pills, that's what I'm talking about. The intercom system that's here, and I can go show you that here in a second. We got to fill up our... Actually, we don't have a canteen anyways, so I can't go fill up the canteen. Darn. Okay, well, I can go show you anyways. Alright, so let's go out here. There's usually a horde of zombies right here and walking in the front. Let's see what the well's got for us. Nothing. So let's go ahead and drink for a second. Love it when the zombies don't render in right away, man. So nice. Okay. So this building right here has a intercom system where you can hook up a car battery to it, give the intercom system power, and actually use it as a intercom. And how it works is you actually use your voice in chat, which for me it's the right there, the right on D-pad. And when you use that, you are able to talk into the microphone, which plays on the speakers here. And my buddies and my brothers and whatnot, we were all hanging out here, and I thought it would be funny if I put the siren head sound as they were just kind of looting the place. We had a specific routine that we would just every now and then we would just loot certain parts of or just virtually all of story, but we would take our time with it and do it in sections, or people would just take one side of the town, and we would just loot it. And then most of the time it just came down to just looking for specific items, so we were always just looking for in the sheds, looking for specific tools, yada yada yada. This is how you can really find like all the looting locations in buildings as well. Like the specific locations where to look after a while. And every room has like a specific location that you can look in. This room It's either, it can be anywhere. I mean, it can be in the here, it can be on these tables, it can be in here, it can be, over there. Like there's specific locations for every room. Every room has specifics. So let's see, Glock. Actually, we don't have a good pistol yet. I'll take that. I'll take that. Cool. I'll take that battery. Cool. All right. So that is the hospital and the police station down. The zombies not being here makes this so much easier and so much quicker. Because usually half the time I have to crouch, stay down. Oh yeah, let me take you to the first house that I started off like I was talking about. So when we first started off, when I first came back to PlayStation with my with my other group of friends, we stayed in this house right here, this green one. And it was pretty elaborate, man. I had this whole place blocked off from here all the way around to here. This side was the gate. I had a tower going up here. I had a gate here. I had this area was where we could use the fireplace for cooking food and stuff. This was elaborate. These two rooms were filled with what do you call it? Wooden boxes, so we could, and the boxes were just filled with guns and ammo, man. Like there was just so much stuff. And then we buried stuff down in here. Like there was just so many memories made here. But actually, funny enough, this is the exact channel too, where you see me giving you guys a controlled tutorial. Fun fact, in this room right here, in this exact house, what the heck is even that? A candle. That's cool. In this exact room right here, I was pointing this way. This is where I am giving you guys tutorials of how to, move your equipment around, how to use, the buttons and all that stuff for PlayStation. That is the exact room. The first video I ever posted on here. Fun fact. So then we started playing, DayZ on the PlayStation. We started at that building right there. Yep, we started at that building right there. Then the barn became the second building that we occupied when we started playing DayZ again for the second time. But this is we started playing it again for the second time when we found the community servers. Then when we found the community servers, we started playing on community servers that were like times 10. And we started on this one that was really toxic just because there was like this red group that basically controlled the entire map because they had like a bunch of people and they would put out just hits on people. And dude, we got hit hard. Like I'll never forget. We were just minding I think I might even still have the video. We were just minding our own business, and I randomly just opened up that barn door right there. We had it completely gated off on both sides. This side did not have a gate at the time. It was just walled off. The other side did. So I just opened up that one door right there on the left. And Yo, all of a sudden, I just have this weird suspicion someone's out here, and I see two dots, one over by the bush over there, and then another one somewhere like over there. And then he makes his way over to this bush right here, and I get a pretty good sight on him, and I actually end up shooting him and killing him. And when I shoot him and kill him, they all start retreating and backing off and whatnot. And then the Discord server just went wild, dude. Everybody was just cursing at everybody. Everybody was just, and like it was just bad mouthing everybody. Not a very good time, honestly. Just because like it's just very toxic and not what. I mean, it is, but it's also not what DayZ's about. Finally, a zombie. Just because DayZ isn't always the best doesn't mean that it's supposed to be toxic, right? It doesn't mean it has to be toxic. The fact that it is toxic is just due to the players, not the game. The way the players play the game has just everything to do with that, right? So it's a shame that. Oh, stop. Are you kidding me? This place usually has 45 ammo. Doesn't always have 9mm. Which is why I usually use the 1911 or the FX. Anyways, so yeah, so just very toxic people, and that happened like a couple of times. That wasn't just a one-off thing. It happened once the first time we started playing. How was it? What was the specific? There was something that happened. Hold on, let me try to remember the specifics because we were playing and we were trying to make a faction. Plate carrier. And when we were making the faction, we were making the base, but they said that we weren't a legit faction because we hadn't gone into their little, Discord and registered and whatever. It's like, well, first of all, we didn't know we had to, and then they just kept saying like it's in the rules, follow the rules, follow the rules, follow the rules. It's like, we are following the rules, first of all. Like, nothing that we are doing is anything outside of the rules. And then secondly, they came over when it was the first time they came over. They came over in a red vehicle over in the tree line, not this patch of woods, but the next one over. And a friend of ours spotted them, so we all start kind of hanging out. Or we start going back into the barn just because we were done. I'm outside of the barn. My brother's outside of the barn. We're not like trying to cowardly go back into the barn, right? We're not running from these guys. We're just trying to like see what they're doing. They fully knew we were there. I don't know how, but they fully knew we were there. Like, they set up tent, they set up shop, and they just were preying on us being there. Have no clue how they actually knew we were there, but they instantly knew we were. So, I get shot to the face. Like, it was a headshot, man. Like, I was dead when I got shot. I died instantly. Like, it was no coming back. There's absolutely no snipers. Like, usually there's at least a Mosin or something. What the heck, my guy? So anyways, so yeah, so we were, it was raid weekend, so we were like, all right, whatever. They attacked us. I think my brother was like the last one standing, and he fights, like, he shoots all three of them, and I think one more stays alive, and I don't think he was able to kill him. I think one did manage. Then they take our Humvee. I just like I'm just so ticked off, and I'm just like trying to figure out anything and everything to do right now. So I come over here, get a whole bunch of horde of zombies after me, running after me. I start running into the barn, and I just go over and try to punch the guy. He shoots me instantly before I can even get in, and then then he's dealing with the zombies, which my buddy said that was actually pretty smart move, because that's probably what ended up getting him like either severely injured, or I can't remember like what the specifics were, but anyway, so we go back. That was the first time. So we blurred up all the walls again because they exploded everything. We start batting down all the hatches again, getting ready for the weekend. This group comes over again, but this time it's not during raid weekend. They get their little vehicle, they get over there, they walk their little happy butts over here, and they're shooting from us from here. That's when I said that I shot somebody from sitting right here. He gets in the Discord server, and someone gets in the Discord server on our side and says like, I thought there wasn't any raids on during the week and whatnot. And one of the guys, or one of the team members in there was like, there's not. Why? Is someone raiding you? Like acting like they were concerned at first. And then we were like, yeah, you guys are actively shooting us right now. And they were like, we're just PvPing, we're not actually raiding. Raiding is considered when you go into the barn, and just technicalities and bullcrap like that, right? Just very toxic. And then he says like, we've got it all on camera and all this stuff, and it's like, yeah, we do too, buddy. And then he says he's sitting right here shooting at us, actively shooting at us while this is all being talked in the group chat. Then or in the Discord. Then he says that he didn't kill anybody, or he didn't kill us. He said that he was outside of a 300-meter radius. 300-meter radius. It's 143 meters from the barn. Like, there ain't no 300 meters, dude. Like, 300 meters, you wouldn't even be able to shoot us. Like, you couldn't be able to see us. Actually, you could. Actually, me and my brother were actually scoping this out. You could see us. However, we would be like the smallest little dots. The smallest little pixels. But 300, I believe, is where they parked their vehicle, which was like in the woods over here. But it was right around here. Yeah, right around here. Let me back up a few more steps. Yeah, right around here. That's this is 300 meters, not that location to that location. Was absolutely not 300 meters. So dude was lying, obviously, but that was the second time we had engagements with them. The third time was we got smart, and we were like, all right guys, you know what, they know where we live now, there's no escaping this, let's move. So we decided to move up to a school way up here. I think it's, yeah, right here. Yep, that big square right there, way up here. We move up there, way far away from, hold on, let me back out. Way far away from where we currently were, which was Story. Totally, like, not even in the same area. Like, you can't even look at it in the same, on the same screen in the map. So, we have this huge, I think M1 truck or whatever it's called. And we get in that truck, and we start to go to pack all of our gear up. We got another car, so we got a pretty, we got a 2-vehicle convoy going on. We got a bunch of people, a bunch of our guys. Like, I think all of us were on at this exact time, and we all decide that we're all gonna help load up everything, then get into the school and unload everything, put the walls up as fast as possible, and we're gonna make our base there. So we start doing that, and we get this is after the second time that these guys are not quote unquote raiding us, but this is the time where they are just shooting us from afar, just picking apart our base. And they're also trash talking us too, where it's like, you guys are so scared you can't even leave the barn. You can't do anything without the protection of your barn or whatever. And it's just like, you came to us, dude. Like, we didn't come to you, first of all. Second of all, you're the one that's trying to shoot fish in a barrel. You're the one that's actively trying to shoot people while they're in the comfort of their own home. Like, it's a two-way street, buddy. So anyways, I'm specifically not using any gamer tags or any like clan tag names or anything like this for a reason, because it's just all in good fun. It is. As much as you can complain about the toxicity level of this stuff, it's really just in good fun. It's just video games, man. It's just video games, and I'm not seriously trying to complain about it. I'm just giving you some history behind story for you. We're gonna be heading this way and heading towards some locations that could potentially be the lost city of DayZ, but before we get into that, oh, whoops, no, it's just right here. Before we get into that, I just wanted to get the history of story. That was just one of the histories of story. One of the main stories of story, which is forever in our brains. I absolutely love story. It's a good good little town. It's got everything you could have ever asked for. It's it's got like 4 huge amazing things that you could ever want in DayZ, so love it. And then it's literally right next to another. It's in between 2 convoys that just are just icing on the cake, man. That's just just perfect. And they got this really awesome DayZ has this really awesome backpack. It's got a skull on it. I think it's called the skull backpack, but I don't know for sure. I don't want to speak out of terms, but anyways, cool backpack, cool location. This convoy area that I'm about to show you guys, and the convoy area that I showed you guys at the the abandoned town, just makes this place even more worth it. Looks like it's not active. The convoy is not active, which is fine. Not here for it. Here to just actively trying to go to the locations in which I think are pretty accurate to where it might be. I want to start from the east side of the coast, make our way downwards, and kind of follow the coast a little bit, but not follow the coast, but I want to stick somewhat close to like in between the inland and the coast, just so that way we can see the towns that may be ultimately affected by you know, the area that I'm thinking of. It'll make more sense when we're going. So anyways, so then when we get to the school, we unload everything. We're putting up walls faster than anything. The group has kind of got a little bitter taste in their mouth. You know, it's everybody's kind of ticked off at each other because, you know, there's just a lot of anger in the game, in the chat, because, like, you know, it's not fun to, you know, get off work and immediately get into a toxic environment that isn't created by your friend group, but at the same time, it always goes back to, well, it's just a video game and you can get off and, you know, stop getting so stressed out about it. It's like, yeah, that's true, that's fair, but it also adds to the you know, it also adds to it. Is that someone made a flag post right there? What the heck? That's weird. Why would there be a flag post right there? Well, that's a weird type of ammo. No kidding. Oh, rubber slugs. Okay. If I had a shotgun, that'd be kind of worth it. I'm just curious. Decent. I'm not gonna bother him. I like how he's got the little flag post. Dude's living the life over here. So yeah, so that's my DayZ story. Kind of crazy, honestly. You know, like it's funny because it's one of those stories that you're always going to be affected by and you're always going to remember. So I just think that's, you know, it's a core memory. May not always be a good core memory. Maybe kind of like a trauma memory, but it's a cool one nonetheless. And there's been a lot of funny stuff that's came out of it too. But a lot of lessons learned, and that's what DayZ is, man. Is a lot of lessons learned. You get your butt handed to you again and again and again and again and again, man. But one of the most amazing things that you can always do is you can always learn something from it and take something out of it. It's one of the coolest things you can do. Since it's here. A spear? Hold on. Oh. I was hoping you could throw like an actual spear, not just yeet it. Oh, dude. That's freaking awesome. Hey, you know what? Why not? I'll use it for now. Oh, never mind. Finally got a sniper. You shouldn't be there anyways. There you go. And you should be there. Well, that's where you should be. And then, do I have a grenade? No, just smoke. Never mind. What a neat little area. What a neat little spear, too. I've never seen that before. Ever since DayZ changed their like survival stuff, like I don't think you can make the bow and arrow anymore. I just like never even looked up how to, you know, make survival gun or survival weapons anymore. So I guess they kept the spear. Hi. My cat is getting fed up with me moving. Just trying to lay its whittle head. Oh, dude. Do I have a knife though? Thought I found a knife. Didn't I? I did not. Did not find a knife. Didn't even find a canteen yet either. It's pretty dark on this map. Livonia, you can still actually see, but here you can't even see you can't even see your character when you're in third person. All right, so one of the locations that I think we can start off with is not there. Just kind of looking for cities that also have little neighborhoods around them. Where am I? Okay, I'm there. See, if I had to guess, it would look like something like that. And we can look at that first, but I don't remember it like having a road that follows into something else down the road. I remember it being just like a I don't even know how to describe it, man. It was just like a little neighborhood, kind of like Story had in the backyard area where I showed you that greenhouse. And kind of like that actually. But I don't remember there being a bunch of them like north and south. And then there's not really anything around it, such as it's kind of like that though. Where hey, you know, let's check that out first. Where is that? Oh, geez, that's all the way over there on the other side of the northwest. Nah, that can't be it. It has to be around this area, around the coast. So let's keep looking. Kind of like that. The reason why I say again, the reason why I say that it is that it's got to be around the coast is because I sincerely doubt that I could have made it like far inland. I doubt it very deeply that I could have made it. as far as I think I did. Ooh, that could be it. Crap, it's all the way on the other side of the map, though. That could be it, though. Maybe. Why does that area look familiar? Is that a train? Is there a train there? Yeah, there's a train there. Why does that look familiar? I think I've been there before. I don't think that's it. No, and that has a grocery store in it. I don't think this had anything. Like, it wasn't even remotely important. It didn't have it just was a couple of it was just a few no, you know, no special houses kind of thing. But it was a little gathering, little neighborhood next to a huge city. Let's go back down here. And as soon as you walk on the hill, you can see the city from, not too far away from. That story right there. I think that's Moscow or something like that, and then it's not that. I know for a fact it's not that, but that does kind of sound like what I described. The layout is kind of off though because it's kind of like it was just one big um, rectangle. Um, man. Oh, can't see nothing. Actually, one thing that is really cool. Check that out, man. There. That is so cool. This game still makes some really good graphics. Like this, I don't get it, man. This game does some things that other games can't do. Even with the crazy technology we have today, it's not that. Well, instead of just looking at it from this point of view, I very well may just have to actually go there. So you know what? The best thing I can do is mark a few locations instead of wasting a bunch of time doing nothing. The best thing I can do is, get on the map, look around on the map, and see all of the locations that make the most sense to me, highlight them, just start going to them. So thank you guys so much for watching. We're gonna stop there for this episode, and we're going to pick it up when I have a little bit more of a hit list of the places that I should go to and adventure to. So thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned until we meet again. I'll see you guys in the next one.